This is our outfit today. So we're gonna record for our upcoming Twitch show.
Can we say we're recording it or live streaming it?
I think we can say.
Okay.
I'm longing for some love in my boba opa, boba opa. I'm longing for some love in my boba opa, boba opa. I'm longing for some love in your sweet ass mango cocoa cherry tea. The way you look at me.
What's up?
Yeah.
We're done recording. We're a little bit exhausted.
So tired.
So tired.
So tired. Oh my.
This is what happens when you don't work out. Like 4 or 5 hours straight playing.
So we just wanted to talk about like how we started the band
And what we're about.
and why we are doing this.
Yeah. We don't have Angel with us today.
Oh yeah.
So hopefully we'll be able to do more videos with her included in the future. But today we just have Cecilia, Shirley, and I, Lily.
Little baby Lils.
Little big Lils.
So how did we start the band?
So, believe it or not, me and Shirley, we were in a pageant. I know, right? It's called Miss Asia Canada. We had it in Toronto. And at first, Shirley was super quiet.
Oh, it was like, I do remember first time I met you, it was about exactly 2 years ago.
She
But like
remembers
why
everything.
did you guys join the pageant? Like what made you want to do it?
I guess like at that time, I wasn't really doing anything, and they were selling it as like, oh, it's gonna be like a camp. Yeah, so I didn't really like go into it to be a pageant girl. Like it was my first pageant. It was her first pageant. So yeah, like we were just there to have fun. We met like amazing girls.
I was thinking like, how can I be in a pageant? I'm like, no.
Shirley couldn't even walk in heels. Like I remember watching this girl trying to walk in heels, and I was just like, oh damn.
I learned, but I still cannot wear heels on stage.
She looks amazing in heels, but she
thank
was
you.
like wobbling everywhere. So we were in a pageant. It lasted for like a couple months, but we needed to do a talent show for regional round, right? And for me, I was super lost because I'm not like super good at singing, and I wasn't gonna like just do dancing. Like I'm not a dancer, so I had no talent.
Very good dancer.
You're very talented though.
Yeah, you're very good.
I feel like it wasn't good enough for me to be up there and like compete with other girls when they're like professional singers and like professional dancers, right? So I was just trying to find something for myself, something unique. And Corey, our producer, he suggested that I try playing drumming.
Because he was helping out with the pageant.
Yeah, he was our what's the word for it? Sponsor.
Oh.
So he sponsored us the space, his music studio, and then he was helping girls out to like do vocal lessons and instrumental kind of guidance.
Well, first time I met him, it was like right behind the piano. When you were having a vocal lesson with him.
Oh yeah.
Oh really? And at the same time, they'll just ask me to join, so I was just singing right there. And Corey was saying like, later he was saying, oh, first time I heard you sing, I didn't really think you could be anything. And then I was
That's
there,
so
I was
weird.
like looking around, I saw the guitar right there, I just grabbed the guitar and play, and he was actually surprised.
Yeah, because at that point Shirley wasn't really talking at all. So I remember Shirley got super excited to see me play drums, and then she like rushed into the room and she's like, "Everybody, I can play like electronic guitar or something." Like it was my first time remembering like having a conversation with her, and then she pulls out her guitar and she starts playing like all these
Crazy
crazy riffs.
I
And
still remember I was playing that White Snake song.
like she was like the most quiet girl, and then she's like doing death metal, and I was just. And then Shirley tells me, one of her dream.
Not
What?
one of my dreams. Oh yeah, it is one.
Yeah.
Biggest dream.
One
Biggest
of her
dream.
biggest dreams is to be be in all Asian girl rock band. And she straight up points at me. She's like, I think I found my drummer. So it was like my day one drumming, and she's like, we're gonna make a band. And then, to be honest with you, at that point, I was just like, whatever, okay, yeah, sure. As I'm playing more drums, I really loved it. You know,
You were really good at it, like
you're
from
really
the
good.
get-go, like for some
Pick it up
reason.
very fast,
Yeah.
and you have like a good sense of rhythm.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, it was like my very first instrument ever. Like I wasn't a musician, I wasn't a singer. Like I failed at every Asian instrument out there. Like
Dishonor on your whole family. Make a note of this.
so, me and her, we started like a little duo band.
Duo.
No, this was like 2018.
Yeah, in the summer. So we actually like had a gig, just two of us.
Some whatever festival.
Yeah, like a tiny event, and then
in the plaza in
it
Richmond
was
Hill.
yeah, it was so funny because we had to sing. She had to
Yeah,
sing.
and that was the song "Zombie," which I don't want to hear it anymore.
Yeah, and then we were like, okay, we're gonna name our band.
But, like,
were
also
you
Asian.
Were you like in our? No,
I
right?
think you guys arrived.
Yeah.
I think it's like we met in early July. We started this like around this time, like 10th of July, and we met her at the end of July.
But you also had like candidates for like Asian feel, like rock and roll band, like a lot of
Yeah, like we wanted to emphasize the fact that like we are female Asian rock band. So initially, I suggested Yellow Fever.
Yeah.
Dishonor on you. Dishonor on your cow.
They hated it so
And
much.
I think it's already taken. I think there's another band.
Oh
that
yeah,
has
The
it.
reason why
something.
I hate it, it's kind of like a disease from mosquitoes. It just doesn't sound cool. Yellow fever or like diabetes or like low blood sugar.
Yeah.
Maybe
Diabetes.
Low blood sugar.
low blood sugar. The band like low blood sugar. Doesn't sound as cool.
And then I said, you know, Asian girls, we always get fetishized. Maybe we can call ourselves Fetish as a joke.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, yeah, that's
Yeah, that's-
actually, that works.
That's a good name.
And like it's like badass, and also like it pokes fun at the fact that like there's like this widespread fetishization of Asian females.
We do
yeah.
experience that, but no offense to other guys. in
Yeah,
kind of-
it's just like we're making fun of the
It's a
fact.
satire.
It's satire.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
a satire. So we actually made a logo and everything, but we added one more T in between, so it's Fetish with two T's.
And I think I joined after you guys already made the
Yeah,
logo.
Yeah.
yeah. So
that was right after.
so we were like super eager to be in, like, make this group amazing. I don't know, like it was
like
so
a
weird.
good summer camp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a good summer camp. At that point, I wasn't even like super involved in pageant. Like I was more invested in being in a band. We needed a bassist. So Corey, our producer, he kind of like reached out to Cecilia.
Because I was part of this singing competition. I was a singer, and I never played the bass ever in
Yeah,
my
ever.
life. Corey made some backing track for my singing competition, and that's how we got to know each other. And he was like, "Oh, like, do you want to be in a band?" And I was like, what? He's like, "I'm putting together this like band of like Asian girls." That's how I met you guys for the first time.
Do you know how Corey talked to me about like why he knew you're a good fit? At first he said like, okay, a group of musicians work together, because he's like very experienced. He just know right away how like
He's
how,
a genius.
how people can work together, like make it work well. And actually he was right. He was saying like, me and Lily are kind of crazy. We need somebody kind of conservative to hold us back. Yeah, we cannot have like 4 members all crazy, and then nobody's gonna do the business.
She's a good balance.
She's a good balance,
Yeah.
and he specifically mentioned you have perfect pitch.
So I came to the studio one day, and then these 2 girls were rehearsing, and I just joined them, and then that's kind of how we decided to be together. And then for the pageant, we did our first
we did a little gig.
gig.
Official gig.
What was the song?
X's and O's.
Yeah, we did X's
Yeah.
and O's.
1, 2, 3, they're gonna run back to me. Just always wanna come, but I never wanna leave.
And also, the funny thing is, except for Shirley, like me and her, we never were interested in rock and roll or even anything like metal or heavy metal, nothing like that. So she's actually like more of a jazz side.
I love
She's
jazz.
a jazz singer. I'm super basic. I listen
You're like
to
a dancer.
Yeah, I listen to like
Like
whatever's on like top 100 chart. So it really opened up like a new perspective
Of
for
music.
us, of music. Yeah.
Your time around a one-way street full of slow goodbyes.